Hi, my name is Ashley Jones, and I'm applying for the ELA position at Byron Center High School. Since I'm a new teacher, I spent the last couple of years just trying to learn as much as possible from other staff members. It's important for me to work in a school environment where I can continue to learn from my students and other staff members. One thing that I think sets me aside from others is I have a lot of experience working in different settings. Those individual experiences have taught me strategies on how to better serve my students. I've taught ELA in Kenwood Middle School, Coopersville High School. Those schools could not be more different, but I really had to learn how to readjust my teaching and adapt to a new learning environment. When I was working as the resource room teacher this past spring, I really think that was the most beneficial for me, and I learned the most because I was able to better understand what resources are out there for my students and how I can use those resources and strategies in my own classroom without having to seek out other staff members to come in and help my students. I can now do it my own. On top of teaching two special ed classes, my primary job as the resource room teacher was to help my 30 plus students on my caseload with anything that had to do with their classes. So whether that was helping them with their academics, their behavioral, home issues, whatever it may be, they worked with me through it and we created plans to help them get better. I would meet with them daily to talk about their schoolwork, discuss goals, obstacles, any other issues they were having. Together, we would create an individualized plan and goal for them at school. Common issues that we worked on were behavioral issues, respect for others, and organization. I collaborated with the school social worker, psychologists, behavioral specialists, parents, admin, teachers, and any other staff member that worked with my students so I could see their perspective and what they see when they're working with my students. And I wanted to know what strategies that they use in their own field that I might not be aware of. I always tell my students that I work out of tough love because I always have their best interest at heart, but I also have high expectations for them. If there's going to be an issue in class, we're going to set up a meeting and we're going to get to the bottom of it. Is there something I can do different? Is there something you need to be doing different? But how you're acting maybe right now in this class is not acceptable, and we need to come to a common agreement of how we're going to proceed with things. My personal goal for all of my students is I want to make them better people on top of teaching them their ELA tools. I think that's something that's really important in today's society, is being more empathetic and understanding different perspectives. So the more I can do that in my classroom, the better they're going to be once they leave. So thank you, and I hope to hear from you soon.